the Scrubs reboot is out.
Yes.
And it's finally here.
And Dan only watched one episode.
And we're gonna, break down, what's been out. Because it's a lot of fun and it's quite interesting. And we are going to discuss, I guess, the feelings that have come being a Scrubs 1.0 fan.
What can I do for you there, oldie?
Yeah, because that was a big, I think, thing for a lot of people, right?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't think it was until I watched it.
Yeah. It's an interesting approach to bring back a show just like we've seen with so many other shows at this point.
I'm John Dorian.
And it's so not guaranteed to work.
It's risky.
Yeah, I think for some reason it kind of does work in this context. And I don't know, what do you attribute that to?
It's good to be back.
I actually think there was less pressure because they've already fucked up before with season 9.
Yeah.
And I feel like, this is their second shot now, I feel like. So I guess there's less pressure because they're probably if this is going to go bad, then it's already gone bad once. So I wasn't necessarily super keen. I got in last night. I was
Doctor Who podcast.
filming 50%, and it's I think the latest we've ever gone to. I got in at 10:30, and I wasn't too happy about that, by the way, because I was just it was a big day, and I didn't really. I was like, what should I do? What should I? Because I didn't have much time before I had to get to bed because I had to be up in the morning. But yeah, I gave it a go. I was like, I watched the whole of the original series. I didn't watch series 9 actually. Have you ever watched series 9?
I watched maybe a couple of episodes, but I really didn't jump so deeply into.
Is Aidan coming on to talk about it?
Yes.
What the fuck? Is this the surprise?
A guest.
Aidan.
A surprise guest.
Aidan.
We're trying to get on.
The 50% Doctor Who podcast.
This is Aidan Green. Let's get some applause ready.
Wow, is he here? He's in the studio.
He's trying to join. We're having some
I thought
trouble,
he was editing the 50% Doctor Who podcast that we were up till 10:30 last night filming, which was my brain was I couldn't do it, Dan. It was I started to get a little bit.
Shall we get some
a little bit cranky
romance? Because I think that people deserve to know who our guest is coming on.
You want the romance music? I can do it. So why are we doing romance for Aidan?
Well, you guys host a show together. You've hosted a show together for what, 10 years?
10
and you talk
years?
about TV, right?
10 years?
Not quite 10.
Nah, I think it's 6 years this year. I think it's 6
Is
years
that right?
in July.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much weekly. I think we've only ever taken in the entirety of nearly 6 years, I think we've taken maybe 3 months off.
Yeah, okay, I see.
Which is crazy. So the fact that it's still going, I think is, pretty. I mean, I love that show. It can be hard to do sometimes, but I have a lot of fun. Is he here?
He should be. I don't know.
Does he know?
He says he's trying to get his camera to work. So
interesting.
Classic Aidan.
So Aidan's the one with the tech issues.
Oh, well, there he is. He's in. Look at him, folks.
Can he see us?
I think so.
Is he going to be on his laptop?
I hope so.
Aidan, can you hear us? You are live on the air.
Aidan, you are with us.
Aidan, you can hear us?
I can hear you loud and clear. I was trying to do it on my phone, but
let me
that's okay.
And can you hear the sound bites, Aidan? That is always fantastic. Dan,
that's the most important thing.
Dan fixed that, which is fantastic.
Aidan, you're here. I don't know if you have the stream available, but you should be able to see yourself. I think we're broadcasting to you, right? You can see us pretty clearly.
I can see a lot of my head and then bits of your heads.
Fantastic.
Hey, we're all here together.
Are we able to get
boys?
Can we turn Aidan up a little bit so we can hear him?
Yeah, I just don't want any of that.
Yeah, it might reverb a little bit, but. And Aidan, how did you feel about filming last night till 10:30? How did you pull up this morning?
The 50% Doctor Who podcast.
Not bad.
Yeah?
I watched I watched both episodes until like I think it was about 12:30. I went to bed.
Fair enough.
And then up at like 6 o'clock for work, which was good fun. But kicking on, loving life.
My man.
Fantastic. So
Yes.
you've watched both Scrubs episodes.
Unlike Dan.
I'm more of a fan than you, Dan.
Apparently,
How
you
has he
are.
not seen it? He's like we watched Scrubs because of him. He
Am
like
I-
introduced us to it and he hasn't seen it.
Am
I
I
can't believe that.
crazy for wanting
I'm
to
back,
savor
baby.
it? You know? Yeah.
I guess.
Well, Aidan,
Yes.
I thought you'd be an interesting addition to this conversation because I believe you've watched the what is it called? Bad Doctors, Good Friends, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Fake doctors, real friends.
There we go. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
You
great.
come off it, mate. We're here for a laugh.
You know the show?
Yeah, I do, and it was like fun to listen to, because like they go through series 9, they talk about what's good and bad throughout like the whole show, and like call out a lot of the shit, and then like the whole way through they're brainstorming ideas of what a revival would look like, and so it was like the ultimate case study for them to do research and stuff, and then come back and do that, and then there's a couple of little inside jokes in the episodes.
Yeah,
that, like,
okay.
reference the pod a little bit, which is good fun.
So you think that could you see any of this coming from the 2 episodes we got?
Any of what?
Like the plot, the storylines, you know? Do you think that was teased out maybe
Make
a
it
bit?
nasty.
Nah, they didn't really go into like plot specifics when they were like planning it. It was more gags. They had a lot of ideas for gags that they were like brainstorming.
Okay. So getting into the new show, you guys rate TV for a living? Like what's the rating, you know?
I don't know if I have like a fixed rating, but pretty high. Like, we were talking in the group chat earlier today, and I feel like it's pretty solid. It's just burdened maybe by the 22-minute runtime. There's a few more emotional scenes that feel like they just needed an extra minute or so to flesh out a little bit.
Okay. I kind of respect the strict, 22, 23 minute.
The TV
I
format.
agree.
Very interesting that it's stuck so strictly to that TV format.
Yeah. Well, because it's Hulu and ABC, maybe?
Yeah, it went off the air when it was on ABC, and that's where it came back.
Yeah, but I think I think Hulu's where the money's at, because when they were promoting the new series, they were like, it's on Hulu and ABC, but please watch it on Hulu, because that's who's going to renew us.
What would be your
Interesting.
Rotten Tomatoes score? I've got it up so we can see the real number, but you have to guess and or make one up.
I mean, my personal one, I'd put it at maybe like a 75, 80.
Well,
But
people are a lot happier in reality with. Let me move you over. So
It's
you
been
can
doing
see.
really well.
Look at that.
yeah, that's crazy.
Damn.
I'm here for it. I'm happy.
90 audience, 97
Yeah,
critic.
it definitely seems to have yeah, I mean, obviously we haven't seen the full
Guinness
season
alert.
yet, but you're on the Guinness too, Aidan. Hey,
Time.
let's go.
We love that.
It
We
seems
love
to
see it.
It seems to have worked. Like, again, we haven't seen the full. How many? Is it 8 episodes or is it 10?
9.
9. Okay.
Right.
Well, it's
Right in between your
Why
guesses.
is it always with streaming services they always do 9? It's so strange. But yeah, I know we haven't seen
Yeah.
the full thing yet, but I was really sold. I mean, I was definitely more of the hater out of you two. I've gotten the name Conor the hater a little bit. I wouldn't say I was necessarily looking forward to it per se, but we came home. I came home last night from filming with Aidan, and I watched it. And I'm not gonna lie to you, when I agree with Aidan, I think it was a little bit rushed at the end, but they started playing Coldplay, and they played a song called Clocks, which they played in, I believe, the 3rd or 4th last episode of the 8th season. They played Clocks, and they played it again. And I started to get misty-eyed.
I thought
It got me, man. I was like, holy shit, man, you got me.
I thought the sound drops were great. I think one thing that I loved that they stuck around was the little banjo twangs,
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they have to do that shit, because if they didn't, then people would just be like, "Yo, this ain't the Scrubs I grew up with."
So,
it
okay,
was-
what do we think of the interns? What's
Pretty good, but a lot less shit than I thought they'd be.
Aidan?
Yeah. They're fine. Like, I think there's so much room for them to grow. They feel more like characters than the bloody med school ones did.
Yeah, okay. That's for
which
sure.
is good.
Gen Z busted a mini.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, TikTok doc. Is that your fave?
TikTok doc, classic.
Yeah, and then there's Doctor Who doc in there as well.
Yeah, Matt Smith. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is great.
I guess they
yeah.
at least are distinctive enough that you can tell them apart, you know?
I think,
they were cool.
yeah, I don't think they were as bad as I was expecting, I guess. That was my main worry.
Right.
Was how they do that. But to be fair, like the interns have always been quite wacky. Like you see more and more as like the season goes on. And I think actually, to be fair, I don't think even the TikTok doc, I think they definitely, I think it's in the second episode, which Dan hasn't seen. They definitely like kind of poke fun at like how cringe it is, and then sort of go back on themselves a little bit. But you know, like I actually think that, you know, it could actually, I could see there being some cool characters in there.
I think what made it work for me was that the whole angle of coming back to teach being part of the plot and like the reason for JD coming back is, I think it works, and I think it's like, okay, the interns fill that role, you know.
I'm back, baby.
There's a few like clever things they do, because I think there's a clear thing with scheduling conflicts between why half the cast couldn't come back. But I think beyond that, I reckon it's also a money thing, because to pay like all the legacy cast to come back for a network show, I just don't think they'd be able to afford that. So that's why you've got Judy's in half the episodes, Johnny's in 4 of the episodes, and then like the janitor and Bobby Cox's wife, they're in like 1 episode each or something like that. So I think
I would have thought Jordan would be in it more because she's Bill's
Well,
wife.
isn't
right?
she filming Shrinking and shit? She's probably not got time to.
She's Shrinking, and she's also
Fair enough.
I hate how much I know about like the Bill Lawrence expanded universe. Like she's also like the music supervisor on a bunch of the shows as well. So she like gets the needle drops.
Huh.
I didn't know that.
I think she does that on Ted and Shrinking, maybe.
Wow. Okay. More than just a
The Coldplay drop.
Wow.
Because their kid's like a popular American muso, like a pop star in America.
Right.
Ah.
Nepo type.
The Nepo type.
yeah, exactly.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
the needle drops and all that were bloody good. And the end of episode 2, I won't spoil it, but the needle drop in that one, I knew that song, and it's an absolute banger.
Yeah, I actually didn't know that song, but I thought it was really
song.
good as well.
Okay.
And I loved how episode 2 is called. Is it called like My Second Day?
My second first day.
Yeah, My Second Thursday, which I love because
That's
My
great.
First Day is the pilot. Well, maybe it wasn't even a pilot, but yeah, I loved that. I really, you know what? It really, it sold me. Like I'm all in, and I'm super excited. I know I've been a bit of a hater about this, even on this show and stuff, but I would say generally, like, I think that it can be up there with like one of the better seasons. It's hard to bring a show back, you know, and there's always going to be noticeable things. But from what they're doing, they did things with characters that I didn't expect, like the whole Turk thing really took me by surprise, and I really liked, and I did not expect that. With him being a bit depressed and his interns actually not really liking him. That actually, it threw me off in a good way. I would love to hear.
I thought Turk's performance in that first episode was phenomenal.
He's great. I thought he when like slipped back into the role like the best. I think he was great. What do you think of the divorce, Aidan? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I mean, we're yet to sort of see that play out. You know what I mean? Like, I'm curious where they want to take that.
That was
it's
going to be my big question for you, because it's such a big change, but I almost feel like they had to do it.
Well, it's a big change, but it also isn't, because the whole of like original Scrubs is will they, won't they, JD.
Yeah,
So
they're
of course
always
it's sort of
breaking
back to
up
that,
and
of
getting back
course.
together.
Like,
Yeah.
And I think maybe it'll be boring if both the couples are in such a stable place. And
It's TV. It has to be
like,
exciting.
Exactly. And you can't break collar and tuck up. Like, I know Bill's always said, like, the moment these two get together, there'll be little dramas here and there, but they're never ever going to get close to splitting up.
Right.
Bar like season 4 when like fucking JD kisses Carla or some shit. But
Little drama
Yeah.
there, yeah.
yeah.
So I heard as well that season 9, I should say, is kind of being
Like
tossed.
retconned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it has to be because in the first episode they knocked down Sacred Heart.
Yeah.
Of season
Yeah.
9, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So he
also
okay.
where JD becomes like a teacher in that. Because have you
In the
seen
replacement.
you've seen season 9, right?
I
Yeah,
watched
so-
it quite recently for the first time.
Yeah, you're the only one of us who's
Wow.
actually seen it.
Oh, I thought, Dan's really a fake fan.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. No, I
Episode
did, look,
2 Troopers.
I watched the first couple, and I sort of like I went in and I watched a lot of the JD scenes. I watched like the last episode. Like I watched enough to kind of know what the show was about and to know that I wasn't super into it. So
Make it nasty.
Yeah.
I've always,
Probably
whenever
not
I've
as
watched the
bad
show,
as,
I
like-
want to end with 8, and then I don't have a reason to come back for 9. So
That's fair.
Yeah.
It's probably not as bad as it gets made out to be. Like it is rough.
yeah, sure.
But there's still like some alright episodes and some alright characters in there. They just picked the wrong main character is the problem. And she's like alright, the chick they have to replace JD, but she's not. She doesn't have the presence and feels too much like a JD ripoff, I think.
Yeah, okay. Well, look, I appreciate you coming on, Aidan, and laying out the.
Can I ask quickly? Did you think that episode 1 or 2 was better? Because I would say, I think episode 2, I think was better. What do you think?
I think 2 is better. 1 obviously has the feels a bit more.
Yeah.
Because it's naturally they're pushing for that in the Prem.
Sure.
But like in terms of like pacing and things, I think 2 work better. They just go like that though, don't they? These bloody network shows.
Oh, 100%,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And Dan won't know how much we loved episode 2 because he didn't watch it. Well, they're so quick.
Right.
I thought he would have watched it because you're right. Like I mean, I got through them very quickly, and I had some audible laugh moments. So I think it's a win, and I'm very excited to see how the rest of the series goes.
No, same.
Well, fantastic. Well, thank you for stopping by, Aidan. You got any
Can I
final
have
thoughts?
1,000 beers, please?
Yeah, you want to let us know anything? You got to do a thumbnail pose.
I have to do a thumbnail pose.
Yeah, well, of course.
We're gonna milk you for
what
views,
am I
Aidan. You're
Put
so
us in,
famous now.
Put us in some scrubs,
Hey, nice.
and we'll do like a scrubbing in.
Yeah.
Aiden scrubs in.
Excuse me.
Do one of these, hit us with a...
Put some gloves on my hands.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah, you got to move. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you're good.
Amazing.
But I like
I don't know what to
in an
do.
alternate world.
It's the
What?
greatest thumbnail of all time.
One too many in the ass than I'd like.
We'll be swarmed with
What
views.
is that from, by the way? I've heard you play that so many times.
I think Dan.
yeah?
I think Dan found
You
it.
like that one?
One too many in the ass than I'd like.
I think Dan was watching one of our
You said it
episodes.
for some reason, and I just thought it was so funny that I had to clip it. I can't remember
bless.
where.
I don't.
I have no
I
idea.
don't even remember what it's.
I
from.
think you kind of you tried to make a phrase, and then
Yeah.
that was you continuing the phrase. So it was kind of a
One too
You
many
know,
in the
well-
ass than I'd like.
down the rabbit hole
I'll bring
moment.
that back.
But...
I'll bring that back as a phrase, I guess.
Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah, you got to pioneer it, and we'll be right behind you helping out.
What a great surprise, Aidan. Thank you for.
you will with-
Did you know I didn't know you were coming on?
I did, yeah.
Okay. I'm just,
Some applause for you, Aidan. I don't know if that's coming.
and I hope you got some good sleep last night and didn't feel too rough after our. I was saying on the show, is that the latest we've ever filmed? I think it must have been.
Nah, no way. We used
What?
to do some late ones back when we were young little ducklings.
Oh
making it.
yeah, but we would have been on Zoom. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, we this isn't Zoom. I have to get an Uber home.
Yeah. No, that's true. I guess for me, I just sat my ass down and watched Scrubs. So.
Yeah, it's easy because
Yeah, Aidan's on a mission.
I feel like when you guys have your studios in your house, yeah, it's me who has to fucking come and.
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
a first world problem?
Yeah,
Yeah.
get your own studio.
Yeah, I've been meaning to. I don't have the space. I don't have the room. I need one day.
Yeah, I'm sorry
One
for
day,
interrupting your guys' shoot last night. I didn't mean to.
Well, he won't.
Well, I think we were on a break because I wasn't even in
We
the
were
room
on
when you called.
Oh, okay.
I didn't tell you that bit.
I thought you guys were straight up.
Well,
recording.
we were about to go film like a skit that will be out soon, but time was crunching, and Scrubs. I didn't know it at the time, but Scrubs was calling me.
And now you're back on the Scrub side.
I'm so back. It genuinely got me. It genuinely got me. Well, thank you for coming on, Aidan. We do appreciate it.
Thank you for joining the show.
My two beautiful co-hosts, who I love very dearly.
I'm back, baby.
Thank you for coming on, and hhopefully, we'll get you in the studio one day.
Yeah, you've been a great
that's
guest,
the next
Aidan. Thanks for agreeing to do it so last minute. You had for a fun segment. So
Damn, how last minute was it?
it was 2 minutes before you came in.
Really?
No.
Okay. Dan was messing around with all this tech shit last night, so he said he wanted to use it, and
Yeah, we had to christen it with you, Aidan. So
thank
That's
you.
cool. Happy to be here. Happy to be christened.
you're blessed.
One too many more in the ass than I like.
Yeah, great, fantastic. We love that.
And
nice.
Aidan, before you go,
Yes.
what were your thoughts on the Stranger
trying to
Things final?
You know,
Fuck you.
this was actually, I thought, an interesting thing to bring up because Aidan, I feel like we have, or you have, a little bit of a return jab when it comes to crying during series finales.
That's yes.
Like, I don't think
Yeah,
you're the
I
only
lost
one
it.
who's cried during a series finale, are you, Aidan?
For someone who was the Antichrist of the Scrubs return, I remember me, you, and Dan sat in your little theater space or whatever, watching the finale for the first time, and then I think the Book of Love just started playing.
Yeah.
And I just remember you turning to us and being like, "I can't do it."
Peter Gabriel. Peter Gabriel, who I love.
I wasn't sure if he was doing a bit. Like,
No,
I didn't
it
know
wasn't
if
a
he
bit. I was just uncontrollably like sobbing.
Yeah, he was like, oh, I can't do it.
It wasn't that bad, surely.
It was
You
pretty
were
bad.
terrible.
I didn't say I can't do it, surely. Did I say that? I can't turn it on. There's like 2 minutes left. It's like, get it on.
Oh, gosh. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well,
So
thanks for
that's silly.
settling
The
that,
other-
Aidan.
The other silly thing is the present you bought me to get a friend into Scrubs was you buying me the season 1 DVD, which I still own and watch.
Yeah.
So
Look
that's
at
all
that.
because of you.
Well, they never did an HD remaster, so...
Wait, so you got Aidan the Scrubs season 1 DVD so he could watch it?
Yeah.
You're welcome,
It was
my
like,
friend.
happy birthday. Here's a show you have had no interest in watching, but enjoy. And we took the piss out
And
of them
aren't
for
I
that.
glad that I did, huh?
I
Well,
did
that's
that
it.
with, I remember it was your birthday a few years ago, and I got you the Avalanche's third album. Remember that?
Me?
And you were like, what the fuck is this? And I was like, you need to listen to this record. It's so good. I love it. You'll love it. And it was like, it was a bit of a, I guess, a bit of a selfish gift. He ended up really liking it, and so did I. And I guess it is a bit of a, a bit of a strange gift to give to someone who has no idea.
It's the 4 laugh away.
Dan for Christmas once got me an Iggy Pop record. I can honestly say I've never listened to Iggy Pop in my life. I guess until Punk Rocker came out from fucking Superman. I'd never listened to him in my life, and he got me this record, which I'm going to be honest, I never played with respect. I have no idea what it is. I didn't know the record. I don't even think you knew what
Well,
it
look,
was.
for every Iggy Pop, you get a Scrubs season 1.
Exactly.
That's it. To be fair, I think in return to take the piss back to you, Dan, I on your birthday the following year, I think I got you an iTunes because you were like big on the Apple TV before the
Classic.
streaming service, and I got you like a card for it and said you have to buy Top Gear.
Oh, yeah, I did.
I remember that. Yeah.
I did,
Yeah.
and I did buy it, and I watched it.
That's
Did you?
I mean, I only bought like 1 season, so it wasn't that.
And how did it? Are you a Top Gear fan?
This is
now,
where I
you say?
started and ended my...
Was it
my
before
journey.
or after Jeremy Clarkson punched a producer?
It would have been before, I think,
Well, you never
Damn.
know.
because after's on Prime.
He could have done that on that show, and no one found out. In any case, well, thank you, Aidan. You've been such a great guest. It's always fun having you.
Are you going to go back to Aidan, Aidan?
It was a pleasure. I don't know. Are you telling me to?
No,
8
it's
p.m.
just-
on a Friday night?
There's
Yeah,
one thing.
get back in the
There's one thing. I'm sorry. I
studio.
know we need to move on. There's one thing. One last thing.
Aye.
I think I said something last night accidentally that was bad. And did you pick up on it?
No, and I'm usually Mr. Woke, so.
Okay, cool.
But
Yeah.
What did you say?
I don't know if I can.
Yeah,
repeat.
would you like to repeat it?
No, I don't think I can. You know, I didn't mean to say it. It just, I did. It was when we were clinking glasses. I accidentally
I know
said.
what you're talking about because I almost laughed when you said it.
Right.
Because I think you meant to say the sound that glasses make
Yes.
when they clink, and you said a different word accidentally instead.
Right. I
Which
feel
is
like
a slur for.
are we
Which
do we
I
have
did
like
not
a-
mean to say.
Do we have a BAFTA's BBC situation?
Yeah,
on our hands?
exactly.
Like, Aidan,
Yeah,
you need
it's a
to
bit
be
like that.
careful right now.
I didn't mean to say it in any way, but like, you know, just a little quick editor's note.
Just
if
put
you
a
could,
soundbite
if you
over
could
it.
take, put a soundbite
the
over
clink,
it,
you know.
or
Literally, like in the footage, you'd be able to see me like just sort of be a little awkward for 5 seconds as I'm like, do I make a joke out of this or do I?
I did this. I went to take a sip and I went like this, like, and I just was like, oh,
I'm
shit.
definitely hiding a smile. So, yeah.
Amazing.
An honest,
Amazing.
honest mistake. Can you get cancelled for mistakes? Who knows?
Yeah, I don't think you should.
Well, thank you, Aidan.
Some tea
We'll let you
along
get
with
back
it
to
go
to
along.
editing.
Some
Thanks, my
some
favorite.
exclusive some exclusive 50% reporting behind the scenes. Thank you guys.
50% Doctor Who podcast.
And of course, yeah,
Thanks,
check out
guys.
Aidan on the 50% Doctor Who podcast. Enjoy your
Cheers.
evening, friend.
Cheers, Aidan. Much love.
Goodbye.
See you, Aidan.
Yeah, bye bye.
Amazing.
Nicole.
Oh,
Oh,
bye.
I'm still here, baby.
Nah, you're gone. You're gone.
Oh,
Get out of here.
Amazing. What a surprise.
Wow. Wow.
Just as I was complaining how long it took to film last night, Dan brings on Aidan to be like, I heard every single word you said.
I caught it all.
Didn't know. I didn't even guess you were going to do that. Well, I thought, because we're trying to get this Simpsons movie 2 guy on, which we spoke about in the last episode, and I thought maybe when you were pulling up FaceTime, I was like, but he wouldn't just bring the interview on me. He wouldn't just say, we're doing this bit now.
It had to be lower stakes, but I figured with Aidan I could get away with it. So.
Good surprise. It might have helped to be a bit prepared.
Yeah,
I guess sometimes you have to go off the cuff.
It's how we do it over here. Well, thank you, Aidan, and thanks for hearing our Scrubs thoughts. I feel like we kind of covered that pretty extensively. We've got the expert on, the podcast fan of Terrible Doctors.
Dan hated it
best
so
friends.
much that he never even watched episode 2. So.
Yeah, exactly.